I was sitting there having a thought just now, yo. Noggin his thoughts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at time and time done changed so much, man. You know what I'm saying? And the young people getting older. You know, I remember when I was young and I used to watch old dudes holler at the young girls and everything. We was getting out of school or whatever. And I used to be like, man, take your old ass around the older people. You messing it up for us, right? I used to think like that. And then now that I'm older, I can't really entertain so much certain things, you know what I'm saying? And then that thought in itself had me thinking like, damn, yo, you don't be entertaining nothing. Like, you ain't like the old heads that you came up around. You ain't with all that bullshit. And then I'll be like, yeah, but damn, yo, you ain't gonna never get, I ain't gonna never get back in the real. I mean, I don't want to say never, but, you know, I done spoke to a few people or whatever, a few females, and it don't never click over. Like, I think I'm just too spiritual, yo. Like, I'm too much on my dean, yo. Like, it just won't happen. And not for nothing, it was a reality check for me. Like, shit I'll be thinking about. Like, I used to see females in a certain energy. Like, I used to see, nah, they like this. That shit a damn lie, yo. These motherfuckers way worse than niggas. Like, you would think like the shit you seen your homies doing all that. The females don't think like that. Man, these motherfuckers is crazy, yo. Like, I was online. And the shit motherfucker said to me, I was like, what? Wait, what happened? I think I missed it, yo. I think I missed what you was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I say? A new icebreaker. So, I be sitting there thinking about these things, you know what I'm saying? And if you try to be the initiative and holler at somebody, you got to have so many different criterias and all this. I'm an old school nigga, man. Like, I'm cut from that different cloth, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain it without sounding favorable of the men, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know how to speak on it without tearing down the qualities of the new women. So I choose not to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? And then addressing the qualities of the new circumstances, you got to address the parents and all that. And it just gets ugly. It gets ugly going down that road. And I don't be wanting to do all that because they know, you know what's crazy to me? This is what's crazy to me. The conversations that people are trying to have about circumstances, it's not like people don't know this shit already. I say this shit all the time in all my bills. You can't argue it on purpose. It's just not gonna happen, yo. You could try, you know what I'm saying? You was wrong. The motherfucker did some shit on purpose. Like, what are you saying? You're not saying nothing to them that they ain't thought. They already know that you're gonna feel some type of way. They already knew. Like, so that level of aggression is created out of a form of contempt. You know what I'm saying? Contentment. It's like, there's no mistakes in the world today like that. You know what I'm saying? Without, it's too many people around to say something just happened by accident. Like, I was watching this one video, the dude called this girl, I guess he was out of town. She in a freak off sleepover. Like, she in there with 4-5 other chicks and 4-5 other niggas, and they about to all in their pajamas, and you supposed to be with this man, like, that's your man. And then she slapping her leg, acting like she got an attitude. I've seen females act like this. I've seen females do, like, you question, I seen that shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why you acting like that? It's because they don't be wanting to face reality. Like, who wants a person like that? Who want a person like that? So then y'all gonna start seeing, now that I'm older, this is gonna be the level y'all gonna walk through in the future. You're gonna start seeing niggas who deal with that, but they gonna downplay you because you have morals. You know what I'm saying? And then it's gonna be, don't let nobody in this world tell you how great you are or how great you're not, depending on what you won't do in an immoral act. Don't never let that shit happen. That's how the world got where it is today. Niggas that say dumb shit like, oh, you ain't about that life. Don't be about that life. That life killed a lot of people. Trust me, with AIDS, all types of, leave that life alone. Don't be a part of that life. Love your life. Love your life enough to where you make the best decisions for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, the world crazy, man. And it's a lot of what we call depravity and delinquency. And it comes from most of the parents that raised the Gen X. You know what I'm saying? I said the Gen X. We was Gen X. With the millennials. That's what they call them now. I don't know. Everybody got a damn name. I don't know, and I don't even care. I just be hearing people talk about it. But then I can see the character. I be like, yo, that ain't right. That shit ain't gonna last because you're gonna get tired of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like eating peas. You know, like peas with the little green stuff on the inside, the little round peas, and they people like them because they sweet. I don't like peas. I think they're boring. I didn't like peas when I was young. My mother used to beat me. She used to make peas, rice, and fried chicken. I would eat the chicken, eat most of the rice, and she'd be like, you better eat them peas. I'd be like, I don't want them peas. And she would leave. I would take them and flick them behind. I'd be flicking them behind the thing like, I ain't eating that shit. You'd be like, I'm going to beat you. You're going to have to beat me today because I'm not eating no peas. You're going to sit there all day and I ain't asked you to make them peas. Nobody tell you to cook that nasty shit. I don't want it. Crazy. Like, that's that value. That's how y'all going to start seeing things in the future. Y'all going to be like, yo, what is going on? If you don't save yourself now, when you start getting older, the inadequacy is going to hurt. It's going to hurt, yo. You're going to be dependent on liquor, drugs, and all this. You're going to be, I got to get something to make this happen. I got to go see the doctor. Leave these people alone. Stay out of these people's business. They ain't doing but taking money from y'all, like, and off the decisions y'all making. Like, niggas is dumb. Like, and at the end of the day, like, we got to stop with the way we promoting everything. The music, the way you dressing, the way you talking, all this shit. And then you get embarrassed and people start talking different ways because you want to match an energy that looks like it might be the potential. Stop thinking like you know. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking like people don't know shit. You don't know nothing, yo. Y'all just kind of go off of the feeling of the moment. Like, I'm going to go off how it feels. That's not how this shit work, yo. It ain't how it works. Somebody got to be strong enough to stand up when it's time to stand. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's going against the norm of the situation. Like, I used to feel it when I was young, and my homeboys be like, yo, you want it? I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all got boogers. Y'all got boogers. And, what's that? It fell off your lip? I remember, yo, this corny. People are like laughing at me, right? I remember when I was young. And you know how you have like little girlfriends in school and all that. You have like a little 2-day relationship, you know what I'm saying? When you're in school or whatever, it don't be nothing real. You might kiss the girl, y'all might hold hands and go to lunch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't real. But back then when I was in school, if you had like a booger, you know, as soon as you had like the little skin right there, whatever, or like some skin. If you had some skin on your nose, a booger, I'd be like, we can't go together no. They'd be like, why? Because you got boogers in your nose. They'd be like, yo, what's wrong with you? My brother would be like, yo, what's wrong with you? You broke up with her. Because she had a booger. I was a kid. I wasn't supposed to think nothing else. I wasn't supposed to think anything other than that. But then because you're dealing with people in different age groups, this is why I say things like the elder women knew how to keep females in a place from listening to elder conversations. We don't do that no more. Like, y'all just group everything together. You got grown men hanging around these little kids and they talking the same shit and little kids looking at them and they saying stuff and then they come around, yeah, y'all gotta learn how to start separating these values, yo. Like, people don't be thinking, man. Y'all gotta learn to separate these values. Everybody not supposed to hear the same thing at the same time in their life. And if y'all do it right, they won't hear what y'all going through and they won't carry it with them through their life because they'll have to acclimate to the new things that's going to be for them in the future. And if y'all can't comprehend that, you're actually the ones who are tearing down the culture and the future. And if you don't know how to understand that, I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now, whether y'all know it or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool knowing that people are so crazy, they don't match with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool knowing that shit. Be like, yeah, I can't have me no woman, no real woman that's going. Because I know, as a man, I know my role. I know my job, and it ain't what the world talk about. You know what I'm saying? And I know a woman's job. And there's no women out there that's trying to do that. They're not trying to be that for nobody these days. There's some of them is a sprinkle, like salt and pepper. Like, you got the, like, females know the truth. Some of them do. I be listening to some shorties be talking some real shit, and I be like, yo, I'll go with her. She'll be my woman. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you think about these things like, Devon, why they out there talking? I don't want nobody to be talking. Come tell me that. Come sit over here and tell me how special I am. what you got to offer me. Love on me so I can be the best I can be. You know what I'm saying? Like, rise me up so I can be the best I can be. You know what I'm saying? Like, that feeling is good when women know what they're supposed to do and you connect with them in the right type time and you can do that. You know what I'm saying? And not for nothing, some of you men out here, y'all be trying to take all the juice to try to make yourself feel good. Ain't nothing gonna stop that short man complex. Ain't nothing gonna stop that. Ain't nothing gonna make you feel better than what you going through already. You got to feel good about yourself. So y'all talking under men and behind people and scheming and lying and all that just to try to get your little balls wet. That ain't how it works. You know what I'm saying? Man up. I'm so serious. The shit I'm saying right now gonna fly over a lot of people's head. People gonna listen. Some people not gonna listen. Some people gonna be like, I'm this. You're not nothing. You're just flesh. You're a bunch of flesh, and until you decide to let your ego kick in, it doesn't have an explanation. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause you don't even know what you are until you grow into it. Nobody's telling you that. Most people be scared of themselves. Like, what? Look at me. I'm different from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this reality states a value. This reality states a value. Most people don't think about none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because people are self-serving. They're stupid. On top of that, they don't want to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as you check them, what happened? Now embarrassment. I be looking all around like they stole something. As soon as you check somebody and they know they wrong, you be like, yo, you ain't going. They be like, who seen me? Who seen me be wrong? You seen you be wrong. That's who seen your dumb ass be wrong. Cut that shit out, man. Y'all got to grow up. I ain't going to be around forever. You ain't going to it's not going to come this way. Divine creates us all in certain ways to make it comfortable to get it while you got the opportunity. And when y'all don't realize what's for you and what's not for you, and you end up taking advantage of what's not for you and don't listen to what's for you, then you be like, damn, I wish I had that. That's how it always was. When we was in school, the first thing we was saying, we got out of school, like, yo, I wish I can go back to school. I remember when. I remember when. I remember when. I lost my mind. Let me stop fucking with y'all, man. But look, I'm Naga the Wise, yo. And I always have thoughts. And I be trying to encourage people to actually think about the choices that y'all making in life. Don't be trying to mix it all into politics and all that. The world gonna be crazy. So if you could turn your ears off to the world, you know what I'm saying, and start focusing on how you make moves, don't worry about what nobody else got going. Don't worry about why they did that. Worry about why you chose them. Worry about why you hang with them. Worry about why you eat that. Worry about why you were so eager to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, separate yourself from the values that control you and start controlling yourself by your own decisions. Man, I ain't trying to keep doing this shit. Naga the Wise. See y'all later. It's always love, man. All right?